Craft is an excellent note-taking application. It's one that I use every day. One of its features that I really enjoy using and have found great value in is backlinking. Today we're going to be talking about how you can link documents together, the different ways that you can go about doing this within a document, and why you might want to link documents together. So let's jump in. All right, so let's talk about backlinks. So backlinks is one of the key features that makes Craft stand out. It is a feature that allows you to connect documents together, and hence the backlinking feature. So when you're on a document, you can see other documents that are connected to that document. And we're going to walk through those here today. So let's first start by heading over to our daily notes section. I'm going to click create a daily note. And so let's say that I am wanting to look up a topic about baseball. So I'm going to write baseball and let's just say do some search. So now let's go back to my all documents and let's create a document, and we're going to title it baseball. And we're going to say, here are some. Now on this document, I'm going to be writing things, getting information about baseball. So now if I go back to my daily note here, there's two ways that you can create a backlink. The first way is to do the @ sign. So I can hold Shift 2, do @. Now it's going to bring up items for documents that are in my space. So if I type in baseball, now here's the document that we just created about baseball. So if I click on this, now I have this link here to baseball, which what that's going to allow me to do is that's going to allow me to click on this. And as you see, once I hover over it, it's giving me my document preview. I can click on this and it takes me to this document titled baseball. At the bottom here, now you'll see here are all my backlinks. So these are links to this specific document. So if I show this, here's my daily note, and I can see this is where I linked to this document here. And if I click on this, it takes me to my daily note. First, we linked to this document on our daily note. Now let's say we are having a meeting with John today, and we're talking about some upcoming events for our organization. And one of the upcoming events is going to be a trivia night. So we wanted to jot down some ideas on potential topics that we could be going over during this trivia night. And so one of the topics, since it is baseball season, we are going to be having a section on baseball. Now, previously I showed you that we can link to a document using the @ sign. Another way that we can link to a document is by pressing the two open brackets, and then it's going to bring up our recently viewed document, which is baseball. I'm going to click on that, and now my document is linked here. So now if I hover over this, I can click here. It takes me to baseball, and now you're going to see that this document is now linked to two documents. It's linked to my daily note, and it's also linked to this document titled Meeting with John. So I can look at this document that's titled baseball, and I can see that it is now linked to two documents. Also, if I go back to my daily note, and let's say here, actually, let's go to baseball. Now here I have this Wikipedia page pulled up on the history of baseball. And let's just say I want to take this first paragraph and I want to add it to my document here for baseball. There's a couple ways that I can do that. I can just simply copy. I can also share to Craft. And for my document, I'm going to choose baseball, and I'm going to click save. Now that text is here. So now when I'm in my meeting with John document, and we talked about potentially covering baseball as a trivia night, John and I can look through and we say, okay, we want to talk about baseball. Let's take a look. And now we have all this information here on baseball. So let's say we have our backlink set up and we want to start maybe doing some writing down some ideas about baseball here. So I can easily click on this. I can come to my document. I can see my backlinks. But let's say I want my daily note open and then I also want my baseball document open, but I don't want to have to toggle back and forth between the two. What I can do is I can right click on this. I can say open a new window, and now it's going to open up my baseball document. So I can tile my document there to the right. I can have this open on the left, and I can have two instances of craft open at one time. So I can have my document that I'm working on over here, but then I can also have references over here as well that I could then add to this specific document. So that's it. Those are ways that you can use backlinks within Craft to link documents together. There are a few ways that I use backlinks in Craft. Usually I link nouns together. So I link people, whether they're people that I'm meeting with, people in my personal life, anything like that. I will use links to people, and so I can see those connections throughout different documents. I can see where those people show up in different documents within Craft. Places, so places that I visit, places that I have events, stuff like that. And then different things. So it can be things like in this video we talked about baseball, or just other things that you might find important in your life. Another way that I use backlinks in Craft is to link topics together. So if I'm doing research on a certain topic, I will use backlinks to connect different ideas together. So if I'm coming up with a blog post, or I'm coming up with an essay, or any type of writing, any type of research, I will use backlinks. Then I can have that main document that is going to be the center of that research or that blog post or whatever, and then using backlinks I can see all the different connected ideas that I have to that specific topic. So like I said, backlinks is a great way to connect ideas, connect thoughts when you're doing research, when you're doing any type of writing. I also use backlinks for my daily notes to connect people in my lives. I can go to their document, I can see different events that have come up, different places that I've linked to them. So it's just a great way to see those connections across different documents in your Craft space. I hope you really enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments below. I'll do my best to answer them. And until next time, I'll talk to you guys later.